Back with another Section 8 update. By now, y'all know what's going on with Section 8. Section 8 is up next on the chopping block. Food stamps, that might be resolved. We don't know. We hear about that Monday. But as of tomorrow, they're saying the funds for Section 8 might run out. I haven't heard no talks about Section 8 as of late. If y'all have, drop it in the comment section below. But for the meantime, from my understanding, people could be losing their Section 8 this quarter, or could be losing their Section 8 going into the new year, if not sooner. If the well runs dry, they won't have funds to fund those that need housing. Family, you already know what to do, and if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe, and ring the post notification bell as well. All right, let's get into it.
So Section 8, public housing, low income housing, all those types of things that's funded by HUD, which is a federal program. Your rent might not get paid. Now, I know that some counties have the funds to pay people's rent for the month of November and December. But if this government shutdown lasts longer than that and go into next year, they won't have the money. So, not only are we looking at no food, we are looking at eviction rates due to this government shutdown and people not getting the funds that they need, that they've been on these programs to pay their rent to. So you need to understand that and know that you need to talk to your landlords to figure out a plan on how they can help you, what you can do. I know there's a lot of different resources out there that's going to be trying to help people. I will put those, what I know from my state, I will put those out so people know who to contact and contact them right away, because funds are definitely going to be limited. But yes, Section 8, public housing, low income housing, project-based, Section 8, all of that is under attack and possibly not getting paid starting next month, starting tomorrow. Some counties may have the funds available right now, but others will not.
I was just about to say that. I was about to reference that. It depends on your county. That's the thing. It's not a cookie cutter method for each and every state or county. You know, they might lack funds. I remember, I'm going to just say it's somebody that I know, right? I remember when he was being evicted and he tried to reach out to the programs. When he went to court, the judge straight up told him, look, those programs, they don't got no money. They can't help you. That's what the judge told him. Everybody was like, yeah, I reached out. I've been trying to get assistance. She was like, look, they don't got no more money. It really just depends on your county, but resources are very scarce. States are in debt. The whole country is in debt and running low on everything, all resources, all help.
Hey y'all, I just want to hop on here real quick to give y'all a quick update about the news that I received today at work while I'm in traffic about the government shutdown and how it will affect the Section 8 program for the state of Georgia. So starting November 1st, the state of Georgia will only be paying a partial payment to our landlords, and once HUD releases all federal funding again, they will be paying the second part of the payment towards the landlord. What this means is, moving forward, we will not be making HAP payments as long as the government is shut down due to not having the funding to. The message that I want to come on here to put out was to my recipients, to the people who receive vouchers, who's on the Section 8 program, to please pay your rent. Just because the government has shut down does not mean you are not to pay your portion of the rent. No, the landlord cannot put you out due to a problem that is caused by us and the government. However, the moment you do not pay your rent, once the government opens back up, the landlord has free will to file an eviction.
And you better believe those landlords gonna get that get back for all of that money that they lost during the pandemic. When that rent relief was out and there was nothing they could do, they were taking losses. Some of them had to go under and close down their businesses. The ones that are still there, you better believe, look, they gonna get that get back. They not gonna be playing. You gotta go. I'm gonna get me a new tenant that can pay, so I have enough money to live to see another day.
But you do not want to go ahead moving forward not paying your rent, because you do not want your rent payments to build on you, because they will build and build and build and build and build, and you will get to a place where you won't be able to afford to catch up. I see it every day. people can never catch up on the back pay that they owe to us. So to save yourself in the long run, just pay your rent. I don't care about Christmas coming up. I don't care about tax season coming up. Pay your rent, because as soon as the government opens back up, you're going to be the first person they're going to put off the program, because you was not in compliance for your contract with the state of Georgia being on a Section 8 program. So please pay your rent. I cannot stress it enough. Hopefully this shutdown does not last too much longer, because I really don't want to see anybody without housing and going through such hard times or whatever. And I'm just praying that all of this government mess is just over really, really soon. But until then, this DCA, state of Georgia, will not be paying landlords the full month rent HAP for the month of November. Moving forward, we will not be making any payments. I will keep y'all updated on everything that I hear moving forward.
We really don't want to see Americans out on the streets in the cold. That's something I always think about. I always think about the people that are homeless out in the cold. Every single winter that really crossed my mind, like, man, that's crazy that there's people outside sleeping on the pavement as cold as it is. I go outside for like 10 minutes and I'm shaking, I'm shivering. I'm like, man, I got to get in the house, right? And then I think about people that live out there. I really don't want to see people out there on the streets in the winter. It's bad enough in the summer, but the winter, that's a completely different ball game. That's a different story. That's different completely. That's the worst of the worst to me. I'm a summer baby. I can't see myself being outside in the cold, getting frostbit, so cold to the point you probably might not even make it through. I just can't see it, and I don't want to see it for other people either.
17 more days until I'm evicted from my apartment and forced to live on the streets because of a miserable person on here who took my video out of context and decided that they wanted me to live on the streets. So now I'm going to be homeless, jobless, no money, no food stamps, and I'm pregnant too.
What?
I took a pregnancy test today. I'm pregnant.
Are you crazy? Oh my God.
You don't want another grandchild?
What?
You say you wanted another? You say you wanted a lot of grandchildren.
And I didn't never told you that. Where you get that mess from? I'm not watching there another child.
Well,
that's it.
I'm pregnant now, so there's nothing else I could do about it.
There's something I could do. I could move far away from y'all. Get away from this.
Mom,
nope.
You're all I got.
Look, you got your children.
Thanks, taxpayers.
Baby, I keep hearing them talking about the food stamps on pause, but why nobody ain't talking about how they pause that Section 8? How they pause that HUD? Huh? How they pause that low-income housing? I don't care where you at, they done paused it. And why nobody not talking about that? Why nobody not talking about how they paused that daycare caps? Why nobody not talking about that?
They paused the daycare too. Man, the government really trying to play the people. They really trying to play everybody that depend on them. It's a shame that so many people depend on them. So many people will be going without daycare, without food, without housing. There's so many people just on the edge of their seat wondering what's the updates gonna be? What's the future from my household? That's sad, man. That's sad. I hate it for them. That's their reality. Us, we on the outside looking in. That's not our reality. You might be, if you in the comment section, hey, it might be, but I'm saying it's a lot of us that this not our reality. So we can't relate for real. We could talk junk, we could talk all day, but we really can't relate because we're blessed to not, be in that circumstance, as well as we're blessed to have the knowledge that we do, the work ethic, however y'all want to word it. These people going through things that we can't even fathom for real. It's different when you the one sitting in that, right? It's different when it's you. People always got words of advice, words of encouragement, what you should or shouldn't do, but it's different when it's you.
How that's on pause. This is the domino effect, baby. Why they're coming on here making a video saying that, we're glad that they cut the food stamps off because we're sick of putting food in your children's mouth, and we're sick of putting a roof over your head. So we glad that Trump has cut the food stamps off. Baby, this is a domino effect. You so much you sick of putting something in somebody else's mouth, and you sick of feeding people. You sick of putting a roof over the head. This is gonna be a domino effect, because if the Section 8 is cut off, then the landlord who rent the house out on Section 8, who make the income from Section 8, they're not getting paid.
Okay? If the caps is cut off, the person who owned the daycare, who depend on caps for their daycare to run, to pay their bills in their daycare, they're not getting no money. Okay? So it's just not about the people that you think you're taking care of, because you do have to work to get food stamps. It's just not enough. It's not enough. The job's not enough. It's not enough to pay the bills. Even with Section 8, it no longer just free. You have to pay a portion of that as well. But that's not going to be enough for the landlord. The landlord charge $1,300. You might pay $300-$400. You might pay a couple of dollars, which helps a whole lot for you. But that's don't help the landlord. So this is not just about the people that's getting benefits. So baby, y'all can cut it out. But y'all be safe out there. And just know that the Section 8 is being paused too. So y'all need to figure that out as well. See what y'all gonna do. Work it out with your landlords. And it's that and the third.
I'm gonna be real. I didn't even know people was getting help with daycare. From my understanding, you can get help with daycare. I ain't know that. I'm not a person that know it all. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know it all. Listen, drop a comment below. Let me know, how does that work? Give me some clarity on how much people were getting towards their daycare help, because I know it's expensive. I do know it's expensive. It makes sense why they would help, right? It makes sense why there would be a program to help with that, because it's expensive and people cannot afford it without help, more than likely, right? But I just was unaware.
All right, Pookies, as promised, I will give y'all the Housing Choice Ladies video. But before I play it, I just want to say this. When all you folks is making fun of the EBT going away, probably making fun of the Section 8 going away, it's only supposed to be temporarily. But who knows? I told y'all it's going to be a domino effect. It's so much stuff that's tied into this government, assistance, businesses, all kind of stuff. For example, the landlords. They have to get their money too so they can keep the properties up and take care of themselves. And I'm pretty sure they got other businesses. But what if that's their only income? So be mindful when you pick at certain things, because it's a domino effect. And a lot of folks are being affected at this moment. But make sure y'all go follow this lady and ask her all the questions you need to ask. I know somebody asked me about utility checks. I have no idea. But go to her page, ask her the questions. She talk back. So make sure you follow her for all updates dealing with the housing authority, meaning Section 8, public housings, whatever. Housing assistance.
Hey, y'all. Hey. We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. But we ain't worried. We knew it was coming. This just came across my desk. Hear me out. I ain't gonna hold you long. The government has shut down the housing choice vouchers. Leave the eyelash alone, because I need for you to focus. Don't worry about the eyelash. Hear me. The government has shut down the housing choice voucher temporarily.
She ghetto. She look like she work. She look like she work where she work. Hey, she do.
Tenants, residents, keep paying your portion of your rent timely. Landlords cannot charge you for the rent due for the federal government. They can't charge you. You got to pay your part. Please pay your part. Don't give these folk no reason to try to put you out because you ain't paid your. I'm gonna wait till I pay my $160. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna try to see what they gonna do. I'm gonna wait. No, we ain't waiting on nothing. No, you still have to comply. You still have to pay your portion. Don't worry about them folk. This the holiday. We need a roof over our head. Don't give these folk no reason to say, Miss Jackson, you ain't paid your $232. What going? We ain't doing that. It says keep paying your portion of your rent timely. Not after the 3rd, not after the 5th. Go on and pay them folk timely. Pay them on the 1st. Landlords cannot charge you their portion of the rent, the federal government portion. You must pay your portion of the rent to remain compliant with the terms of your lease. Gotta do it. Gotta pay. If, very important, if you receive a eviction notice, notify your housing specialist. This is only for the people that are on housing choice vouchers. I'm sure project-based rental assistance, I'm sure it's going to be for y'all too, because it's all federally funded. So the ones that's on PDRA, meaning that the wait list is within the community, that you don't have a traveling voucher, this could be for you too. But right now I'm talking about the people with the traveling vouchers, where you can go state to state, county to county, and pour in and pour out. I'm talking about those type of people. Again, if you receive a eviction notice, notify your housing specialist. If you can't get in touch with your housing specialist, I need you to get in touch with me. Y'all DM me for everything else. Let me help you. Let them put a notice on your door talking about you are remaining or whatever, and you done paid your portion. Y'all know y'all love y'all. Anything else come across my desk, I'm going to let you know. This just came in. I got y'all. And I ain't charging y'all a dime. But at least continue to follow me and share. Share. It may not apply to you, but share to someone that it does apply to. You just never know. They ain't trying to get the information out to y'all. They sending it to us first. They might send it to y'all in a letter, which gonna come next week sometime. This just came across the landlord desk. So I'm letting you know, okay? I love y'all for real. Follow me. No charge. And comment if you want to, and share. Love y'all.
Do not be afraid to reach out to her, and make sure you are following her, willing to help you out.
Hearing the lady say, when y'all paid y'all portion, that word portion really just, it hit in, right? As much as I don't like the government, I don't like the history of what they've done to our people, right? I don't like how I could go on a tangent about this. There's a lot I don't like about them. I don't like what they've done throughout history. I don't like what they represent. I don't like how they're continuously trying to play us, and how they continuously are sabotaging the country purposely to try to get us to fall with them because they know it's the end times. I'm going to put it simply put, right? I don't like so many things about them, but they do help. I'm going to give them that. They do help the people. I just hate that so many people depend on them, but they do help, right? When I go to other countries and I see them struggling, trying to figure it out all on their own, they wish they had an opportunity to get on a program that could be a stepping stone to them. I think people really need to realize that America do help. Y'all should look at it as that, simply a stepping stone. You should want to go as hard as you can to prove to your kids, if you got kids, most of y'all got kids, to prove to them, look, we started off here and we got here. People need to be an example. That way their kids not gangbanging, their kids not wanting to be in the streets, their kids not stripping. You know what I mean? Like, it's so many dark paths that people can go down just because they didn't have an example. And kids, they see what's going on. They know when their family's struggling. They know when their mama's struggling. They be like, yeah, I got to make a difference. I don't want to live like that. People need to really count each and every single day and be like, look, I'm going to take every single day serious. I'm going to treat it like it's my last. I'm going to go as hard as I can so I can get out of where I am. You shouldn't be comfortable being in the hood, even if you got a nice Section 8 house. You shouldn't be comfortable having somebody else pay majority of the bills, knowing that they could take that house from you at any time, knowing that they could take the food out your mouth and your kid's mouth at any time. Y'all should look at it as such. This is a opportunity that I am giving. There are many, many people that they still on the waiting list. They still out on the streets, and you in the house. Be grateful. Be thankful. And work as hard as you can to level up. It's 42 million people on food stamps alone. I don't know how many on Section 8. That's a lot of people. And these people get comfortable, and now it's ending. It's coming to an end, whether it be right now, whether it be by 2030. You know, Agenda 2030 is when a lot of these programs will be cut out. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a lot of hardship. And I've seen it happening like this. I thought it was gonna be in 2021, to be real with y'all. But I've seen this happen, and I was like, they're gonna cut out all benefits, right? They're gonna cut everybody off and make the people suffer and make them beg for help. And now it's happening. If it's not you, you should be glad it's not you. If it is you, look at it for what it is and try to make a way out of it, because it's going to get worse if you don't. And it's going to be a sad reality for you and your family if you don't make some changes now. You don't got much more time. Yo, family, as always, let me know what y'all think about this video that y'all just watched. If you made it to the end, drop a comment saying, I made it. I made it. I appreciate everybody that watched all the way through. Y'all the realest. I appreciate y'all. Y'all my family. I love y'all. Look, it's getting real. As I say on every video, it's getting real, ain't it? And I said enough. I said enough right before this. I just hope our people learn, man. Hope our people learn. Appreciate y'all for watching. Peace. To my Hebrew family, shalom. I will catch y'all on the next one.